Really quick, won't keep you guys in the car. I have a special friend with me who I'll introduce to you as soon as I get in the woods. It is July 5th, so it's kind of like a busy holiday. You know, everybody, I've seen posts from people on it's called Eagle County Classified, saying that they're gonna move. They've been here for 30 years and now they're gonna move because they need more privacy. Because everyone from Denver comes up here. Everyone. Because they want to get away from each other, but they all end up coming up here. Just want to show you real quick. This is the first. Believe me, I'm not that ADD today for some reason. So you can. I think you can even hear my voice. You got to see. So I didn't film the first one. How they block the road every year. It's an amazing thing. I think it sends a message. It's not an accident. Okay. The one they did down below had like 6 trees involved. And I'm talking like a real protected spot like that, kind of like this where there's no wind. And they just completely cover the roads every single winter. At some point, between the time the road's closed and it opens, they do it. Look, they did it here too. This was unplanned until today. Like I was thinking, where could I go? What's the best place to go where I don't have to deal with hundreds of people from Denver on the road? So this is a very special place to me. And I have a very special friend with me here. You guys ready to meet her or not? There is no other Sasquatch highway in the world that's this blatant, that just comes right off the road. There's nothing here. I'm way at the top. And I have filmed them here. I had one right here. I was standing right here. You can see my shadow, but it was the sun was at a different time, and he came up right next to me from behind, and I wouldn't look. He was like right there. It was so cool. And then I filmed them all day long. See the stuff going across? So I have a friend. I actually don't even know her name. So I call her Bug. But she loves me. It's crazy. Yes, you're gonna meet her right now. She's right next to me. And she's a sweetheart. She was in a few abusive relationships. So she just took to me like crazy. I'm not keeping her, I can't. But I don't even know her real name, so her nickname for me is Bug, and you'll see why. Say hello. Come here. Who's my good girl? Who's my good girl? Who's my good girl? Let me see it. Let me show your eyes. She has this look. It's so funny. What are you doing? She speaks half English, half Spanish. Right? Who is my buena amiga? Huh? Who's the buena amiga? All right, now listen. We're going to find this damn squanches, okay? You're way too stupid to find them, but we're going to try. Come on. So this is a first, you guys. She is my buddy. She loves me. Look at this. Look at this. I told you, you'll never see a Sasquatch highway like that. Guys, you should have heard the signals when I was getting her out of the car. I wasn't even close to getting my camera. All right, so you step over. Look, you come down the Sasquatch highway. The road is right there. About 15 miles up a mountain. And it's, like I said, it's a secret little road that they don't put on the maps because they don't want people coming up here. I did talk to one guy, he was on a bicycle. Look at them through here, you guys. Wait till you see this place. Oh, man. They do it to me every time. You guys, I decided on this spot with my new buddy because, oh, she smells them. Oh, yeah. She's going crazy with the scent over there. You better believe it's them. Oh my God, look at her. Do we both get zapped at the same time? It happened to me, that's why I turned the camera on. It's my security blanket when they take over my mind. Wow. You guys, I'm really happy. By the way, pretty soon, maybe even starting this week, I'm not going to be doing a lot of revisiting, although it's paid off a lot for me. I'm going to always stop by and stuff, but I am on a quest. First of all, I have people that follow me and they help me, and I always want to have something new for them. Even if if it's new stuff here, it's great. Like, so today, this will be fine because I'm going to show, I see all kinds of things. This is such a special place. Never a lack of timestamps either when I get to the right place. Look at this. Go get him. Go get the same squanches. Go get the same squanches. Who's my girl, huh? So she's the farm. We just kind of adopted her. I don't even know where she came from. So she's been kind of being passed around. And she's from different people at the farm, and At least she's fed well, and she has a place to stay. And she was in the trailer the other day. Look at this. She's picking up scents, you guys. Not of other animals either. If you know the subject like I know, there's not a lot of animals that come through a Bigfoot world. Just a few. I believe she's smelling them. She was walking around in circles like going crazy before. What about that hotel room, man? You guys wouldn't even believe the timestamps. I don't think, it's only for people that understand the subject. Everyone else is getting left behind. It's as simple as that. It's like we gave them all a chance, and pretty soon those chances are shutting for me. I am not allowing people that don't understand this to see it anymore. They don't deserve it, and they shouldn't. These people need to check themselves in real life first. Get out of the streets. Get out of the roads. And then I'll show you this. I'm shaking for some reason. She keeps going to the structure spots. She smells them, I'm telling you. I'm realizing that these spots are all for little ones. Go get them. We're the same squanches. You guys, this is a first. I've never had a dog with me. And I said to Lee, I'm like, can I bring her today? She's like, yeah, absolutely. Just don't let her around other dogs. And, because she'll attack another dog. Not a little one. She only attacks big dogs. Isn't that weird? You guys, they've done so much here. Let me hang out here for a while. Sometime. What I wanted to do is walk out of my familiar areas. This way I can film you new stuff. You got to see what we just walked through. It kind of looks like that purgatory type stuff, or it's going to look like it one day. And there's pine cone eating everywhere. And if you're still not convinced of this, you're not listening and you're not watching enough videos. So, for you, I'll show you this. I'll never claim pine cone eating unless it's them. Giant trident. Brandon, great job in Oregon. That forest is amazing. See, I like it like this. I want to see green. This is when you're going to find the best ones. This is when you find the nice ones, the ones they seem to care about us. I could do a whole video in here. I think something will happen, but if it doesn't matter, because they care about us for some reason. I don't think all of us, but I think if you're like someone like me who comes to see them and knows all about them for some reason, they really do seem to take an interest in that. What a spot right here. There's a lot of them. This is like intense pine cone eating. Look at this, you guys. I shouldn't have brought that water. I'm wearing 45 pounds on my back right now. And my neck is just feeling better. It was probably a mistake. But because I have a lot of water is what a lot of the weight is because of her. But I just realized there's a river. I didn't know where I was going to end up. Look at this. This is such a special place. You guys, remember, think about it. Seriously, I want all of you to think about this right now. This is all real. I swear to God to you, this is all real. Think about that. Tell them. We're going back. I'm going back to a section. You guys, what they have done in here makes it so you would never recognize it. I don't think I've ever filmed here before, but I mean, the places that I've seen filmed where I am now. She stays with me no matter what I do. She's right there. She's scouting these. She gets these scents. Dogs, in my opinion, dogs, it doesn't matter. She's gonna smell them, but she doesn't even know what she's smelling, And they can control them completely. I've heard the stories Even Dan, before Dan got involved with this, they were up here in a campsite with him and his buddies. And his buddy had like this attack German Shepherd. It's a true story. And they were camping. And Dan said he knew, because Dan has this crazy thing with them. I don't know what it is. What is that? Look how weird that is, you guys. I'll tell you the story later. What is that? That was not here. I was here less than a year ago. In fact, I was here in the snow at the other end of this, about a mile that way, which we're going to go to before we leave. Because it has that incredible structure, and I'm dying to see if they've added to it. This is new. And they brought it here. They did this, I promise. Okay? Yeah, you have to trust me. You see how clear it is right here? It's a seat. Filmed them right here. I'm in a place where I have filmed before, but you probably won't recognize it. It's all them. Oh yeah, I have a tarp. Remember they set up the tarp? What's this, honey? What's this? What's this? There's no way they didn't bring that there. What is it? It's I don't know what it is. It might be an old t-shirt. Buck, where's the Sasquatches? Look, it's on an X. Okay, it's a star structure. Look at that. They did that. I heard all the noises when I opened my truck door, and now it's just dead silent. Because that means they're watching me. Maybe listening. Haven't figured that part out yet for sure. Look at the groundwork they've done in here. It's like all clear right here. You used to have to walk right here and then go around. Somehow this is all open now, and I filmed one back in there one day. I'm not really looking to get... I mean, send me the timestamps, of course, because it's a learning tool for me. But this summer, I'm out to get you guys something really good. And it's not even today. Holy Cross Wilderness this week. This is just a hello with my new buddy. My new buddy. We had to come way out here. Look at this, you guys. You guys, I swear this has never been here before. I know exactly where I am. Look at the burnt. Look what they did. What was that? Give me a second. Okay, now we're in uncharted territory. Give her something to drink. Check this out. You guys, I can't explain to you what it's like to be inside one of their worlds. I think we can be and not know it, but when you have the ultimate confirmation and you're just standing right next to it, it's just an unbelievable thing. I don't think even some of the biggest believers process this enough. Like you're not thinking. I mean, I'm not saying all of you, and I'm not trying to tell you what you're thinking. I'm just like hypothetically. How deep the rabbit hole goes, what this really, really is. That's a pine cone eating station right there. No idea how I came up with that, but that's just what I call it. You're more than welcome to name it whatever you want. She just went in. Good girl. Now you're gonna get my truck all wet. That's okay. Should we cross? Oh yes. Because I want to go up that mountain. This is going to suck any minute. Alright, we made it across the river. Did you make it with me? A good girl. This is where it all happens. This is different than most places. I want to leave my pack so bad. Let's leave it for a second. I can't deal with this. Mistake number one. Let me get a landmark. There isn't any, really. I can't do it. I'm not better enough yet. Like I can do on flat ground, but if I start climbing mountains with that pack, my neck just comes apart. And that's my weapons. So what happens is they have it marked here. You come all the way in. We're about a mile in. And then all their places are up these hills. Very discreet as well. Oh, there they are. I got them. Let's go. We're going right to them. Come on. I know where they are. There's no way. They're talking about me because I know where they all are. Well, I know where most of them are. And they're right over here, and we're going to walk right into them. Go get them. Go get them. Go get the same squeeches. Go get them. I can't lose that pack. There's no reason for me to go much further. I'll never forget I saw one up in the Magic, up in the trees, here, and filmed it. Travel Channel tried to buy it. They wanted to give me $3. I just filmed a creature that no one in the world, not even Bigfoot people, knew existed. That's friends with Bigfoot. And they wanted to give me $300. And they wanted the rights to the whole video. I told them to go jump in a lake. They could have offered me $30,000 and I would have thought about it, because if I feel like it's gonna hurt them, and then there is no price. Look, it's okay, you can do it. You're a good girl. Who's a good girl? You see her one eye, you can't really see, but her one eye just pops out. I don't know if she got hit there or someone abused her. Who's my girl? Huh? She's such a good girl. She's not the smartest of dogs, but what do you think? Follow the Sasquatch highway? That's why if I ever get a dog, I gotta get a puppy, because I want to save a dog too. Like, I really do. But if I had like my own property, then I would save a dog. But I get a puppy because what I want is to train. He'd be the #1 dog in the world for this. And I have Angie. I could probably talk to you about that if you're listening. My friend Angie, she trains real dogs, like her dogs are like in shows, and German Shepherds, like in Germany and stuff. Like, I don't know all the details, but she could definitely hook me up. And then just get, basically have, the best police dog ever. One, I can train him not to be fooled, things like that. She heard something. I heard that too. Yes, it was this way. All right, so you know what? Let's go. I'm talking to Bug. Let's stay away from the structures. We're just gonna go this way, honey. Come on, you can do it. Come on. So what I try to do sometimes, like, they're all in there, like all their spots and stuff like that. A place where no person has ever been before. And I like to come out to what I call like these common places, like this, because then they seem to do things sometimes. Because it's, I'm not saying it will happen right now, but they'll do it more here because it's not on their spot. They, in fact, like, if anything, so something crazy happens and they're communicating, they want me to come back here and think this is special. That's what they want. I'm telling you, I've done it too many times. Not where his seat is. He doesn't want you to think that's where you go. He wants us to come here, out in the area where, if I was ever to bring a ranger back, I'd be like, no, I was right here. Bigfoot does this. And he looks around and it looks just like everywhere else in the world. If I take him to where there's overwhelming structures and evidence, it's a little different. So don't always expect, when you're standing on the best of the structures, don't expect too much, usually. I guess it would depend on, I think it has a lot to do with how big the forest is that you're in. Look at this. We are really far into this. Where you guys at? knew it. They're right there still. No matter what, they're with me. We've walked a half a mile. They're letting me know. That's it. They're definitely letting me know. Hear them. All right, let them keep following us then. They're following us, but they're not. They won't come. It's the same exact distance. Look at the teepee structure. Again, tough to see because they always put their best stuff in the shadows. Whoa. I knew we were going to get something today. You guys, they're right here with me. Remember, this is real, okay? I'm not crazy. I'm really not. Not when it comes to this. Oh, we gotta go up there. We gotta go, pack or not. Hey, Bub, let's go right to there. She's like, whatever. No habla es English. Aaron had her for a while, so she's learned a lot of Spanish. This looks like a job for me, so everybody, just follow me. Feels so empty without me. I want to whistle us in the videos, but there's something going on. It's still happening right there. I think the camera can hear it a little, but you guys remember, I walked a half a mile since I heard the first whistles, and then no matter where I've gone, they've been exactly right there. The same distance. And they're letting me know it. It doesn't mean it's all of them, there's just, those are the dudes that are gonna keep on me. Guys, look at this world I'm in. Bug, we gotta go up. Do we go up there? Or do we stay out here? This is crazy. This is a part of the world I've never been able to reach before. I'm always so zapped here. Oh man, if we go this way, I won't be able to see the big structure at the end of the day, but that's okay. Because I think I'm finding something. See, right here, she heals no matter what. I don't want her to. I want her to go out and sniff around. Go get him. Bug, go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Go girl. Go get him. Go get him. I don't know. I mean, you say it to most dogs and they think it's, like, go get the squirrel. Go get the squirrel. I don't know. The squirrel's like, what do you mean? Why get me? I gotta go. Let's go up to this landing. Come on, let's go. Look at this. Look at this spot, you guys. Seats all underneath it. See, we got to figure it out more than it just makes it easier. It's more than that, because they didn't put this to be, these things aren't here because of human beings. They do it everywhere. There's something more to it than what we know or what we can think of. Look at the trails that leave this teepee structure. I like carrying the pack up these hills because it's incredible exercise. I'm just one-shouldering it now. 50 pounds on one shoulder. There it is. I freaking knew it. Thank you, Lord God. Trident, right? Giant teepee structure. The craziest of seats. Bug, smell this seat for me. Oh, this is one big dude. I found you. Look at this spot. It's all in the shadows. Bug, smell the seat for me. What's here? Smell, 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 smell. What's here? What's here? Nothing? Come on. Look at that seat, you guys. Look at that seat. You know, the video for me is good enough. I want more today, and I think I'll get it, but when you climb up a hill behind a teepee structure and there is a seat like that there, it's an amazing thing. Look at the other one behind it. He's sitting right here. And there is your ex. Remember I told you, it's all real. I found your secret spot. I knew it was here. Look at that footprint. It's not even as big as my foot, but it's definitely a footprint. I don't think you can see it. Look at this spot. I've got to make friends with some guy. You know, what you want is the guy who's finally like, all right, that's it, I don't like you guys. I'm going to tell the humans everything. That's the guy I need. Look at this spot. It's all for one or two people. There's 2 seats, and it was freaking amazing. Another X. Let me put the camera at my waist, okay? So if it's a little bouncy for a second, I apologize. I don't want it to look like I'm filming. Look at this. Hidden Bigfoot world. 2 seats right there. And then don't forget, it has the X's and all the structures around it. And then a giant teepee structure. Bug. Oh, she's right next to me. She wants to leave me no matter what. I'm walking through where giant creatures walk. So it looks like me and Brandon are gonna do one at night here. Not here, but somewhere. I would never come up this far in the middle of the night. These guys are so big. They like me though. I believe these are the same ones that are at Bigfoot Universe. That's why I have such a great thing with them. Man, is this the most hidden world or what? It's hot back here. Uh-oh. Here we go. Never let any sounds that are approaching you, especially when you're approaching what it looks like a new world here, fool you. Nothing should be approaching you in the forest with noises. Oh boy, I found it. Oh boy. I know you guys, I know you're right here. It is unreal. My arms. The noises, you guys, they won't stop. They're exactly the same distance. We've gone over a mile now, so we're 2 miles. My confidence is high with her. She has a bug landed on her. Get off of you. Good girl. She's hot. Give me a second. Hot if you can. Like, I don't even think I can film it. Behind all of that, the 2 seats and the teepee structures. It's amazing. And then the structure I just showed you, and I can tell the best spots are up the hill. It's a place I've always wanted to go. They know I'm not going up there. Let's get the zoom. I see a pine cone eating place. You can tell by the leaner. I guarantee there's pine cones behind there. Personal guarantee. That's a spot right there. A little different back here, isn't it? Sort of. It's just the environment's different. There's a real stream that really divides this. You really can't cross it either until you find the right spot. Really cool. We've come real far, so I'm gonna find a good place to chill, give her a break. Maybe a little special treat I'll give her. And did you hear that? Woo! Blatant. Give me a sec. What do you think, Bug? We keep going or what? I don't like that name. We keep going? Well, his name is Bug Eye, but for me, but I shortened it. I don't know which way to go, do you? I can't figure it out. I mean, there is a Sasquatch highway underneath that bend. We could try that. What do you think? Look at the arch. Look where the arch ends. On a trident type of thing. See, I noticed it's after I said it hasn't stopped. They haven't stopped following me from here. Now it's over here. This is a major highway here. There's got to be something. I just want to find. If I could find a structure like no other, I'd be happy. You know, it's 4th of July weekend. I'm not trying to blow your minds here. I just want to give you something, a little hello and a little something to look at until I can get to Holy Cross this week. Seems like they just come right through here. Maybe stop for a little while and keep going. That's what it seems like, some of these places. What about those seats? That was cool. See here, I've always known I gotta go that way. It's a brutal climb. There's not only is there one going uphill, but there's a second one behind it doing the same thing. She sees something. She hasn't done that yet. She's looking exactly where I keep telling you. Who's over there? They come right through here. This is like it's one of the ways they move through the forest. They have like these highways, and then along the way they have these spots. All right, Buck, we know what's up there. I can see way up that mountain. It's incredible. And I didn't for a day or two. Look, it's on some kind of, oh, it's on the end of a stump. Wait a sec. See, it looked like up is the place to go. I'm coming back. Look at all the white sticks. That's where those big seats are in there, right? I won't re-show it to you. Look at the X's. Look at the markings here. You know, it's real tribal and recent. There's all kinds of trails. It's an active place. Ow! You mother... That stuck me right in the stomach. I'm not kidding. I had this friend, right? He's a really smart guy. I explained this a couple times in early videos. He was the type of guy, so we were kids, we were walking through the woods, we were always in the woods. My whole life I was in the woods, guys. It's a wonder how I took to this. They probably zapped me my whole life. And if that had just happened, he would turn around and hit it. So if he's just going by like this, and just a little branch brushes him, he'd turn around and be like, and he'd break it. If you go like this to him, what's up, man? He has to go, what's up, T-man, right back. This is like through middle school. I mean, I knew him all through high school too, but I mean, think about the fun I had with that. So I would be like, yeah. I'd be like, Mark, what's up? I hit him and then I'd run. And then, or just give him a punch. Just like, what's up, man? Punch him on the arm, doesn't hurt. If he doesn't do it back, he would have like, so I remember I did it, whatever I did to him, I did something that bothered him so much. Remember, he's a friend of mine. It bothered him so much that so I did it and ran. And I can't remember what I did. It was like something like that, where I hit him and, I must be zapped. And, well, that just moved all by itself. What is she doing? This is why I want her. What was that all about? Right on the necks. She's got something. What is she eating? Hold on. Whoa, what'd you find? I don't want you rolling in poop. Oh, it's new poop. Oh my God, does it smell like a person's poop, you guys? On the X. Why would you roll in the poop? Oh, you guys, this does not smell like normal poop. Look at that. Hey, stop. Out. Go out. Bug, move. Look at that. She's got a huge piece of it and she's eating it. You guys, it smells like a human. Move. Come on, go. Go, bug. I don't want you. You guys, this is Bigfoot poop. I can smell it. It smells like a person. It reeks. That's the first time I've ever smelled that before, and I wouldn't have never seen it. It's them. Look. It's right next to the two seats. Unlike them to poop on their stuff, but nothing. They're not going to let anything like that. You guys, look. It reeks. Come on, stop it. Go. That's disgusting. Bad girl, but good girl at the same time. Oh my God, is that smell? Oh my God. You guys, that's their poop. I have no experience in their poop, but it's theirs. There's nothing else that smells like that. It literally smells like a human. I'm not kidding. And look what it's on. Do the math. If I could tell, I am not exaggerating, you guys. Even back here, it is absolutely disgusting. Smelly tushies, you guys. Wow. See, because they bury it. She dug it up. It was buried. They do it so well, like they'll lift like a piece of moss, and when they put it in, they cover the piece of moss, and you just can't even tell the ground's been moved. That's how they do it, and I've found it on their perches before. It's strange. You wouldn't think they would do it, but they do it, and they hide it. You guys, that's disgusting. If I could record a smell, I would. No. Bug, let's go. Come on. Your breath. Look at this. This place, you guys. I'm almost like. I mean, I'm telling you guys, I have handled bear poop. I have handled mountain lion poop. Literally touched it and picked it up. Smelled it. It doesn't even smell. Deer, it doesn't smell bad. I'm telling you, there's like no bad smell to it. You can almost eat it. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't smell. That was enough to make everything inside your stomach come out. That's how bad that was, and because it was mushed. So he put it underneath, and then they flattened it. They pushed the top and flattened it down. So that's what she's good for. I'd like to find, if we could find some more, because you got to remember, if you find poop and there's a symmetrical X in front of it, it boosts your chance by a tremendous amount that it's a forest being doing it. Remember, I'm not saying it's Bigfoot poop, but I think it's something that's very similar to one. They, in my opinion, might not be quite, although very much so, but not quite as civilized, say, as like one of these mystical Sasquatch that seem to have an interest in people. Look at this is so blatant. But could have been one of his buddies. Look at this Sasquatch highway. You guys see how wide it is? This is where they walk. Nothing else. I had whistles coming from up here before. See how there's no growth here on the ground? What is that? Look at the trident. So you got your trail, and then there's a trident. There's a quadrant right there. What is that? I can't get to it. You gotta see how steep this hill is. When you're zooming up it, you can never tell. Yes. That is bizarre. It could be a trick. Let's go see. I can't go all the way up there, but I'm gonna look at the trail. Past the quadrant. Yes, quadrant. Give me a better name. Look at that weird piece of wood watching that hill. Imagine she ate the poop and all of a sudden she's invisible. Oh man, that means we'd have to eat poop. You know how much that poop would be worth if she turned invisible? More money than anything in the world. You'd be one of the richest people in the world if you had poop that made you invisible. Because what they would do is find out what in the poop makes you invisible. It'd be worth trillions of dollars. Trillions. That or they just kill me. It'd be easier. Have you ever, hypothetically, figure something out that's groundbreaking like that? I know it sounds ridiculous to even talk about, but if you did, because someone will at some point, you never just come out. You have to get like 50 people you trust, share it with them first. That way they can't shut you down. So if anything ever does happen to you because of it, there's people, like I could send it to people in the UK, I'll send it to people in the Netherlands. I've been looking for you. I told you they were up here. They're talking to their family. They're talking to the creatures of the forest, who are their owners. Okay, do you see I'm still on the Sasquatch highway? See how there's barely weeds? There's your break. Big giant leader. Hey guys! Oh, that's a cardinal. A jay, nevertheless. The jay family is all part of them. If you see a jay and you're on structures, you can count on that they're friends with them. Not only was that a break, but it's an X as well, with a bend. Bless you. Pinecone eating underneath where they are. Go figure that out. Jeez Louise. I'm way up. Bless you. Wow. You guys, look at this. This is where the birds are, okay? Giant cardinals up in the tree behind, right above my head. This is where they are. Look at what happened to this. There's nothing in the world that could have done this. They ripped it right out of the ground. You guys believe me, they know I'm here. I doubt they wouldn't be making that much noise, but that's definitely a spot there. The whole place. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you eat poop, okay? You guys, look at this. Tell me that's normal. He's on a trident. I'm not kidding. He's on a leaning trident. Stop. Why would you throw up and then roll in it? Idiot. Look at this, you guys. You saw the giant one above me, right? I mean, look at this. This spot there, I told you this is where their spots are up this mountain. And I'm up here. Look at that. It's a trident. And then there's another one that's identical to it. Right next to it. Right? Dirt. X. They are so not doing something on purpose. Just enough. Just enough for me. Nothing, but nothing for the camera, really. Chickens. You guys are afraid of me. All right, I don't know how. We just started climbing the mountain. I'm 3 miles into this now. Look at this. It's so different here. We got poop on an X. How cool is that seat right there? He was sitting here recently. You can see the footprints. Probably just since look, they tear right up that mountain. You can see that something went right up there. There it is. I knew it. He's scratching back and forth and stuff. Look how you can see. There's nothing here. Hold on, honey. Hold on. Right here. There's toes right there. God, you smell like the poop. You smell like the poop. Look at this seat. You guys, these guys are separate. Like they're together, but they're really separating their perches, the big dudes. Look how high up I am. I'm up kind of, now I want to keep going behind me one day, but I'm up much higher than I've ever been. And they all sit. And I can't help to think, with all this many that are down in the lower part, that these guys are the boss or something. That's a seat and a half right there. You can see it's bordered. That's all you need. If it doesn't have a symmetrical X, it has a border. And then if it doesn't have a symmetrical X and a border, the X will be close. Look at this spot. So how's everyone doing? I hope that you're hanging in there with all these idiots in our world right now. It's an amazing thing. And if you see the people that are causing this, you can see why they're upset. You know, these are people that are completely out of place in the world. You know, with like piercings in their eyeballs and tattoos on their face and stuff. Like, you know, these are the people that you were fighting. People that were already, you know, alienated from the world because they alienate themselves. You know, just be a normal human being in some way or another. You're not gonna win. They're all wasting their breath. Look at this Bigfoot world right here. It's all on the side of the mountain. They just did this. Look, it's all still alive. Look at the brand new pine cone you need. Oh, let's get her over there. Come on. One thing she's good for is poop. Look at the size of this, you guys. Whoa. A pine cone just fell. Right from this tree. I swear, it just came all the way down to the tree. There's no squirrel, and I don't see anything else either. It could have just fell, but there's no wind at all. Oh, here we go. Did you hear that? Blatant. I want to see how she does in this pine cone eating stations. Come here, honey. Come here. Hey guys. Oh man, is it squatchy? And in my arms, literally standing up with goosebumps and hairs. Look at that. Look at the sticks piled. Remember, any hole you think you see is just to hold pine cones. They only go down 5 inches. This is all brand new. And there's no squirrel nests anywhere, and there's no squirrels. This is all them. We'll see what she does on this thing. Let me sit down. If I sit down, it'll, because otherwise she's only alert to what I'm doing. We're right where they eat. You know what? You smell like poop, okay? That was, you guys, I don't think, I in my whole life have never taken a poop that smelled that bad. Let's give you an idea. Oh, Roger. Got to do that. I don't want to do that right here because, even though it's a great spot, because it's so hard to get here. So when I leave this kind of stuff, I want to be able to access it quickly. I can't do a 4-mile round trip just to check to see if a gift's missing. Like, it's just not, it doesn't work out. Give me a minute. You don't need water. I'm taking you to the river in a minute. Get away from me. I'm going to leave them Ritz crackers instead. They're still, those birds are following. Why does a cardinal follow you? Here. We're eating Ritz. She's eating a Ritz cracker. Broken. I'm going to feed her the whole sleeve. It's a mini sleeve. Always take your wrappers, you guys. Please take your wrappers with you. I don't care what it is. Don't leave anything. They know everything. I'm gonna keep this down. They're right behind you guys. I just felt. I don't know what it was. Something fell. I didn't hear it, but I felt it on the ground. It was like someone took a boulder. I swear, I didn't hear it, but I felt it. I think I kind of heard it, but does that make sense? Guys, look at this spot I'm on. See, a lot of these trips, so don't consider this, if this bored you, I apologize. Don't consider this a failure because, you know, I got to do a lot of this. You know, it kind of helps me, it's not always accurate, but it helps me figure out kind of like, okay, you want to get a video for people today where you know, you can show them that they'll make noise and stuff. You know, where do I go for that? You know, well, that other place is so amazing, but I know they're right there looking at me, but they're not going to do anything for the camera. If I go here, they usually do something for the camera, or they attach to the back of someone's head or something. You know, things like that. So doing, you know, going to all of these places, this is all new. You know, kind of helps me with, you know, with that and other things. And there is a spot right there. I doubt they'd be sitting this close to me, but let's just take a look. It's possible, especially if they know they could make me not go there. Look at the pinecone eating, guys. Look at that. There's enough pinecone remains to feed a small army. There's no amount of squirrels in the history of the world that have accumulated in one spot that could make a pile the size that I find, with their language involved in it. TP structures. This is right on the other side of those seats. The seats right there. Piles of sticks. Whoa. You guys, I'm not holding the camera. You know, why do birds come in when you're sitting on their seats? Fuck, I hear that too. She hears them sometimes. She just goes, her head just whips. She found a good spot. She's laying down. Sorry about the whistles, guys. I know that they're annoying, but you'd be shocked at what they do. See, here's where they... See, that's what they do with them. That's what hole people... Those are the holes that people are seeing. They were already used. See, there's one that's got kind of covered up. Every hole is shoved. Wait till you guys see it in the fall. They'll fill every single one of them up. I don't know why people are so stupid. I've told you what they do. It doesn't make any sense. I don't give opinions unless I make it very clear it's an opinion. This is a fact. Okay, I live with these guys, basically. This amazing area. I didn't show you the half of it, right? That was the purchase that we were just on. There's another one right over there. Right, and then I keep telling you, you got to go up. This is just the beginning. And then look, you can tell. Look at the aspens in the middle of all this. They make an X. And they're literally telling you to go that way. Not telling us, but telling someone to go up that way. Look at this. Holy X. I told you guys, it's behind me. It all starts right here. There's an entire world below. Wow. Watch this. I can't believe I can do this. I gotta tell you guys, being alone, you know, it's the only way I can accomplish a lot of these videos, but I'm really looking forward to, hey, what's that? Come here. Look, it's chewed on. It's one of theirs. Look, oh my God. People love these. This is their bone. You always find it on their seat. This is a seat right here. Look how it's chewed on. It's not a predator teeth. It's almost like human teeth, except they're much stronger. Bug, come here. Look at this, you guys. Seat with a bone chewed on, which I'm going to keep because people want these. They want a bone that a being in the forest chewed on. It's always only one, and it's on a trident. In fact, it's a perfect, unbelievable trident. Look at that. With an X next to it. Now, do you believe me? X. Bone, come here. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's that? Huh? Give me that. Give me that. You like that, huh? Oh, yeah. Where are you gonna go? She's gonna bury it. No. Come here. I want that. Bug, come. Hey. Bring it here. Bring it here. No. Go get it. Go get it. Oh my God, you're so silly. Go get the bone. Go get it. Go get it. I have to keep that bone. I know what this bone is. Believe me, guys, I've been finding only this for 5 years. On the seat. Never more than one. And then they chew on it. What do you think about that? Trident X. This thing goes through the trident. This is my pointer now for now on. See, you don't want to run into a couple of these dudes that eat these things at night, believe me. Sasquatch, in my opinion, it don't do this. That's why I say some of those seats you see are more like, I believe they're a form of Sasquatch. There's like 8 or 9 different ones, but they're not quite, like I said, I use the word civilized, blatant. See, this is where they go. There's something in the forest that goes in here. I know it. Look how far down that goes. I wish I had my light. Let's see if she smells anything. See, it's marked. There's no way that could have got in there. and then they come out right here. You know, they come out in like an orb form. If that's the case, this is where they come out of, a place just like this. Don't know that, but I have a feeling that some of them do. We find like little Hansel and Gretel type, like doorways and stuff like that. All right, this is getting monotonous. Give me a sec. One more quick clip. This is how they fool you. Okay, now look. I mean, you can see the leaners up the hill, but no one else will notice that. And then everywhere I just was is right there. The seats. Can't see a thing. You cannot tell that any of those X's are up there. Blatant, blatant, blatant. One. Ready, Carlos? Uno, dos, tres. Carlos is a good guitar player too. Right, Carlos? All the sticks off, seat. Right there. Sticks off, seat. Bone. Forest beings chewed on. Yeah, who wants that? This is real. You get a certificate of authenticity. Which is me saying, believe this is real or you're an idiot. That's the certificate of authenticity. I can't even speak. We're not. I should have filmed it all. Okay, so I showed you the one big piece. Here's another piece of that. It's from the same exact thing, except it's, I don't know, 1,000 yards away, and it's on one of their other spots. These guys were doing something with that one night, and it's all ripped apart. And it was someone's shirt. I haven't found someone yet, but wow, what a perfect descent. All right, so now we're going to go see the Bigfoot world, and we're going to make our way over to the giant, the sickest spot you could imagine around here. And then it's going to be quite a while before I come back here. Today, like I said, the only reason I was really here today was because of her. It was a perfect place for her, and you guys look, it's 2 X's. It's actually 1 X behind it, and then this is in front, and it's a trident. And another place where they eat pine cones. Little people, or whatever, I mean, whatever it is. Yeah, get some of that poopies out of your mouth, silly. Plus she ate Ritz crackers, which has lots of salt. Here's where we crossed. Somewhere near here. Look at this spot, let's walk in here. Look at this spot. Guys, think about it, okay? What lives here? Just really process that information. If Rick is listening, Rick doesn't like me talking about him, but I just want to wish Rick's a buddy of mine in Cali, and he just bought a new RV, like a really nice RV, and I think he's going to come out here. He's going to see a bunch of his friends, going on, I think the wife's letting him go on a little road trip. And we didn't discuss it much, but I have a feeling it's a much-deserved thing for him. I think we didn't even talk about that stuff, but what I've gathered just by knowing him a little bit is, you know, this guy has been busting his ass. He works hard. He's got a company. He's been dealing with the kids and his wife and, you know, creating this home for them for 25 years. And now he finally gets to go out. So they're literally delivering this RV to him. This is like one of those buses. It is so nice. And, oh no, that's right, you changed that. It's almost like one. It's just gorgeous. And I was just thinking about it. I'm just really excited for him to, you know, he's going to get on the road, you know, and just go cruising. He's going to stop by here. So I'll be sure to take him into, you know, somewhere that's just going to blow his mind, you know. All right. Ooh, look at that. Moose. Big old moose. They come right through here. You never see them. They're not where people hunt. You know, hunters up here, they have no idea. I always see where they're hunting, and they're always in the worst of places. It's kind of why it doesn't really bother me. You got to know these forests to be able to hunt them successfully if you want big game, because those big guys are always where you can't find them. It's so dark up there. Oh, he's in there. Did you see eyeballs in there? What's up, buddy? Oh, girl. Go ahead. It's okay. You go, honey. Go ahead. Go. One of her owners must, at some point, really trained her. Wow. Look at that. Let's see what she finds. Guys, look at this perfect, it's a circle of grass. Silly, you're in my way. Look at that. I gotta get a puppy one day, you guys. If I'm gonna stay doing this, I gotta get a puppy that I can train to find me things. Give me a second. All right, now let me show you the Bigfoot world. Watch this. Seats. Sticks off the seats. New piles. Dirt everywhere. Brand new stuff coming through. Growth still on it. Incredible structures with seats right underneath them. Look at this. You know, Bug, you're not a lot of help with the Bigfoots. I gotta be honest with you. You did find Bigfoot poop, though. I'm telling you guys, I cannot emphasize enough how badly that poop smelled. How was that? Did you guys hear that? And you're not getting my bone. She'll take it. She wants to go hide it. Blatant. What's this? Hey, you don't like people getting in here, do you? Secret doorway, and blam! Look at that. That wasn't a word, but look at that. You guys, this spot is unreal. These are the kind of spots when you're on the craziest ones. Usually they won't do anything. You got to go up there where I just was today. I got a lot today. If you were with me today off the camera, you would have been very happy with what we got today. Oh, you know where else I got them? Right there. Watch this. Watch this. Gotta do it fast. It's a great place to leave a tripod. Whoa. Wind. It actually is wind. You see that circle coming out? I filmed one up there once. I can't remember if it was right there. I think it was right there. Or it was right over there. But I'm here. They're not going to be just standing there. It's getting tougher for me that way. They definitely have some information on what. Look, what did I show you the other day when I was in? Where was it? One of the places where I showed you that like 50 times. The decorated stumps, and there's no mistake about it. She's still like choking on poop or something. Or chew on the bone, like as I held it. And her breath, even after eating a whole sleeve of Ritz crackers and drinking water, still reeks like. It's like if you took the worst poop you ever did, took your shoes and stepped on it, and then ate it. It is absolutely disgusting. I don't know what that could have been. I'm almost 100%. It's one of my first. It's actually like my third or fourth real forest being poop. Because you walk over it all the time. That's why I like having her, because she likes poop. The jays are here. Gee, I wonder why. Brandon, can't wait till you come up here. I need someone. Callie's in love, and he's not. This isn't his thing anyway. It's just not. He's something he just gave up on, I think. It's mostly because of his life and what's going on in his life. Pretty blatant. Look at this, you guys. Sasquatch Highway. I got a whistle, sorry. Look at this Bigfoot world, you guys. Look at the seats. It's a seat. Nothing else makes it next to X's, okay? I promise. Nothing. That's how you know when they use the trees for their magic. They're magical platforms. They don't climb the trees, believe me. They just go up there with technology. Are you saying they have... I am the most important thing in the world. There's no way anything is better than me in the forest. I know everything because I went to school. My parents were very intelligent, and I learned everything the way it was supposed to be meant. If more people thought like me, maybe you'd understand that what you do is not real. I'm making that up. This is how dumb people are, okay? They are so stupid that I don't know how else to put it. The biggest sheep in the world. Who saw the video of the couple that didn't want to sit next to the Trump supporting kid on the airplane? They come into the airplane and rip the couple off because they were these liberal psychopaths. And they literally ripped them off the plane, and everyone on the plane did a standing ovation. And this lady was so sure of how great her and her husband were. It was amazing to me. They have it all figured out, you know. I think it's the one thing. By the way, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm a nothing. So don't. If I say Democrat or I was saying Tom's a Democrat, that's fine because I'm not. I'm nothing. I'm just an American. I don't need to classify myself. But I'm cool. Honey, you can go. It's okay, sweetie. Go ahead. You don't have to heal the whole time. I want her to go out and just explore, and she's been taught by someone to just heal. I hope she's having fun. Guys, do you see this? None of this has ever been here before. I'm in a little bit of a familiar area. I've been here twice. And down here, this all leads to the sickest of structures. And I'm dying to know if they made it any better. And they know I love it. It all leads right there. No whistles though. I did get whistles early, but just now when I could have got them, they didn't do it. They're right over there somewhere. Careful with that pareidolia, guys. See, not only is it an unbelievable X, but it's touching another one, making another X. Another X. They crossed it. This never used to be here. I kind of want to walk you through here, but I don't want to bore you to death with these long videos. I know there's people that are like me, that it doesn't matter who, just as long as you got the camera in the right spot, they're happy with that. But there's other people that just want to watch and get it over with. Because you're the people that are never going to get it fully, you know? Which is fine. Maybe you're not supposed to be involved with this. There's a force out there. Everything's energy. And that energy will reject you if you're a bad person. You don't get to decide whether you're a good person or not. It's not up to you to decide that. We can claim it, like I do, but it's not your decision. You're just going to self-justify yourself. Leave it up to other people. We'll decide whether you're a good person or not. Look at that. Seats everywhere. Everything is connected to that, you see? Everything. All right, you know what? I'm not going to film in this anymore. I have to walk through some amazing stuff, but let me find this giant place that's very special. Gail, remember this timestamp you got? Look, they've done more now. This is when I left them the blanket, and they took the blanket and they made a teepee out of it. Look at the steps coming through here. And it used to be all over here. They put it into like a structure over this. And there was timestamps right here. You know, when I was looking at the teepee. I wasn't even thinking about them. I was like, well, like they would be right there. Look at the blanket. It's in really good shape. I mean, it's all eaten up and stuff, but it's like dry. And look, see the stick that's in it? It's like a fleece. Looks like moths, probably. It came down. And it's not like they haven't been here either, because... What are you doing, silly? This is all new. Look. Weird how they just... They used it, and then it's just, they'll just leave it there to rot forever. Because it's human. There's rules, remember. Sometimes those rules are broken, like, you know, maybe, sometimes I like to think of it as maybe like a teenager, you know, it's like, I know we're not supposed to touch this, we gotta be able to, let's take this thing. You know, I don't know. With telepathy, how do you get around the rules? Where's the master structure? Isn't it amazing that it's somewhere in here? I found it. In here. I just assumed turn around. There it is. See, it connects all the way through. Watch this. All the way in here. Come on, Bug. Silly goose. Bug. I gotta come up with a real name. She has some weird name. I gotta figure out remember what it is. Now, if this doesn't look touched, I'd be shocked. Look at that. Look at the curves. They were all around me when I was sitting here. The timestamps here are unreal. So they're right here in position. I know you guys remember that. It doesn't change at all. Isn't it amazing? Time doesn't change what they do, because they do it so well. See that? And there's an incredible pine cone eating station right through there, and I found footprints in there and everything. They didn't do this for their health. This is something major. Well, maybe they did do it for their health. Oh yeah, look. So this has been done since, if my memory serves me correctly. Which is possible, it's not, but I think they did that since. Seats. That's all. We're gonna sit here for a little while. Right there, there's a pine coning station. Usually there's footprints in there. Look at that closely. In a place where no one could ever find. I don't know how I found it. Even being in the middle of that Bigfoot world, I don't know how I found it. They love to do that. The best ones are more the one Holy Cross has. It's that, but it's taller, the arch is taller, and there's more leaning on it. But I guarantee it means the same thing. I got some weather right there. And no, I didn't bring any backup, like as far as sweatshirts go. That's why you have to have long sleeve or a sweatshirt here, because the weather can change immediately. And when you get rained on up here, it's crazy cold. The raindrops. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Look at that. You see the X's and how it all comes out? Hold on, I haven't shown you properly how it all comes out. Yeah, my new pointer. Look at the leaner. It's a trident. Sort of. That's amazing, that thing. This whole place is amazing. And they usually give me all kinds of attention here, and I got just enough, because I yelled at them. I was like, man, I'm like, this is ridiculous. I know what all your faces look like. I'm so sick of this. It's a rule they have. Like global. Do you ever notice how they all act the same? Oh, they have been down there, guys. We gotta go check that out. Look at this stuff. Here, watch. First, let's check a certain spot. Watch this. Forgive me for that. I'll wake you up a little bit. Whenever I do this, the bugs come in and land on me. Oh, it's gonna pour rain, you guys. I didn't see anything today. I haven't seen a damn thing. Look at that, though. I have to be honest, I mean, I have lots of days, you guys. You have to understand. It's not like every time I go out, I get to see them. We're talking about, I couldn't even give you a percentage of. Another bird just came in right behind me. How they come in groups behind you all of a sudden is amazing. Look at the walking. It's all footprints. I don't know if you can see them right there. Look at that footprint. You guys, with toes and everything. They're coming in and out of here. This is all new. Oh, look at that. This touches the structure. Look, so all of this has been used more. See the trails? I don't remember that trail. Look at the pine cone eating. It all goes inside from the big structure, so they can be connected. You know, for all you know, there's a 12-foot one sitting right there, and his tech is so good that he doesn't ever have to leave. You know, the camera, I have a feeling the camera only catches like 1% of what's really going on. And that might be a high number. Look at that. Never changes. I knew it, except for this. Look at all the new stuff they put. There's no way to get that in there. You see that? It's all brand new. There's no way that got in there like that. See how they go up? Look. They're all lean. None of those are alive. They've all been put there. All lean. None of them are alive. Great spot. Look at the one that comes all the way through from way down there. Even Bug's like, man, do you ever shut up? Can we leave now? Right? Who's my girl? Who loves me at least? Right? Who loves me? Come here. Who loves me? Who's a good girl? She's like, I don't care. Come here. Come here. Who's a good girl? Huh? Do I have a new buddy that can go Bigfooting with me? Like, definitely go out that way. If you could see on like a map where they have these, what I call Sasquatch highways, you would see that they could use them forever and never put themselves at risk. Blatant. Try it. I'd love to get up there someday. Somehow. Some way. Those trees behind really looked like something moving just for half a second. She's staring at something. Look at that eye. It's like coming out of her head. Someone like beat her in the face. Come on. Amazing. You guys, stick with me just for another 30 seconds. Watch this. Check out the red. There's just, I don't understand what that could be from. Oh, we got big thunder. You guys, check this out. Gotta go. I can't get caught out here in a thunderstorm. It's right there too. Because I don't have the proper gear. Would I survive? Ha! Absolutely. Look at that. I love that structure. That's something special. Look at that. Amazing. All right, there's a storm right on top of me. It's gonna start pouring rain. Let me show you this as I go. I've never seen this before. As I walked out of here, it gets real doggy manny, like eerie, old stuff, but it's new. Check it out. Yeah. They did that, okay? You know how they know, I know for sure? Because I just know. But that doesn't hurt. Yeah, we're gonna have to go. They want me to come at night. They've told me so many times. Like, I just get this overwhelming knowing that, look, you gotta come at night, Mark. So I'm gonna risk my life. You have to remember, me doing this is a lot different than most anyone in the world. Okay, I've been with these guys hundreds and hundreds of times during the day. They know I know everything. Keep an eye as I walk out of here. And my night experience is going to be way different than yours. Okay? And it's a thing of nerves that I cannot even put into words. Look at this. Let me start over. I can't explain it. I don't have time. There's a crazy storm right there. It's like purple. Yeah, so people ask me, I went to the Enjoy. It's not as, you would think as much as you see in the video that I'm like sucking on this thing all the time, and it's not the case. That's gross. Yes, you see the X's? Watch this. This is incredible. This is right above that incredible structure. It's literally straight down that hill. Not even far at all, like 200 yards straight down there. I got some amazing footprints up here once. Not right here, but as I leave. I'd be doing the same thing if I had eaten poop too. I smelted it almost threw up. It was so, you guys. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know. Not that I wish you could have smelt it, but I do in a way because you would have known. It's not. I think it's the way we can tell from now on. So when you find piles of poop, it's not them. All you have to do is smell it, and it smells like a person. I'm telling you. Person-like. In case you were questioning how high up I am. Just below tree line. I mean, just below it. I got this storm. It's coming right at me. There's an incredible amount of walking through here. What about that back there, guys? That's incredible. It's all marked. This is all of them. These guys even did the road. They pushed everything across the road. It's how you can tell where all the Bigfoot worlds are. Where all the biggest places are, they push stuff across the road. Now, I use my common sense and think that that's a signal to tell us not to come up, but I don't know, but they do it everywhere. Every path, they put stuff across it. That's amazing, you guys. Look, so let's just say like a hunter came up here. This is where he'd be, you know, doing nothing. He doesn't realize there's hundreds of creatures staring at him. I've been hunting for 15 years. This is like, and you've been stupid for 15 years too. You idiot. That's why I like Slayer, because he's hunts and he's got a brain. he was smart enough to know that he might not have been able to figure it all out by himself. And he's got a lot of property as well, which I should probably go to and show him how to look at it, because Rookie's central over there. I'm teasing. In fact, I probably say we don't really talk about Bigfoot that much, but I'm willing to bet that he has a very fair idea of what to look for. Look at this tree. Again, here's another place they put the tree across. How do I know for sure? Because I've seen it 1,000 times. But it's always where one of their Bigfoot worlds is. Always. See the X? It's a perfect X. You're not seeing the other part to it. It looks like it was leaning, but it's not. That's an optical illusion. The X itself is just unreal. And there's a giant boulder there as well. There's a world of theirs right in there. They are literally right there. It's incredible. You can see it, not in the camera, but just with your eyes, you can see it. Let me see if I can get you a shot. I think that's where the lumber yard is in there. There's a lumber yard in there. Like, it's so blatant, it's almost unreal. You wouldn't expect it here, which shows this was, because the location was just like unbelievably ideal. There you go. Front and back, guys. Front, back. It'll be there for life. Bigfoot world. I told you. That's where they do it. And where's the other? Here, let me run it so you believe me, okay? Where's where they went crazy? Remember I told you, I don't know if I put the clip in, but on the way up I said, man, they did like multiple trees across. It's literally right on the other side. It's right. Well, you know what? Here, I'm further away than I thought, so let me get around. But once I go all the way around, you'll see that it's all them, and they live right in there. I've been in there before. I didn't film a video, but I was in there. It's absolutely amazing down there. They won't do anything, but you're like all of a sudden like you get goosebumps and your hairs go up, and it's an amazing place. Same, you know what it is? It's here too. So this is a place I got to go way up one day. It's really difficult. These are the same woods that cabin was. Remember that cabin I filmed like a month ago in the snow? It was like sort of snow. And I said the road was closed. Well, this was the road, and I walked all the way up from a few miles away just to get to the road. I went right through here and came right to the road. It's actually not that bad of a walk. The steepest part's right here. So you know what? Bear with me. So here's the same world. Okay, brand new live tree going right across. Town had to cut it. What's it next to? A giant boulder that retains their kind of energy. And then what's in there is just insane. It's just that you can't see it on the camera. I want to go in here because here's the corner. So if you go in here, you guys, that goes out to the secret military base. It goes out to the 14,000 footers. It goes out literally into oblivion, and no person has ever walked through these bushes and went through the forest that way. And I want to do that one day. It's amazing the backup confirmations I get when I don't plan on it. That's why. They're even telling me what I just said was right. And that just happened, by the way. I had no idea that trident was there. I've never seen it before. Birds are chirping over there. Gotta go out there one day.